everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Jana on SillyT1D. Oh my gosh. And this is episode 3. Okay. So I'm gonna do my sugar check first. Sugar check. I'm 203. I'm gonna take insulin soon. Okay. So this episode is going to be talking about what diabetes does to the body. I'm gonna talk about hormones, things that diabetes does to the body in general, and signs of diabetes. So you can keep an eye out for that. I need to go back to sleep. Anyways, okay, so first, hormonal things that happen with diabetes. I'm going to talk more girl-wise because I am a girl, but they do, diabetes also does affect boys in a different way. But for girls, it causes, large hormonal, imbalances, your cycle might get off. Mine doesn't really stick to one set schedule. It's I'm gonna come when I want to come. You want me to come right now or later? Because, I can do either one. That's really how it feels. And, even when I'm not on my cycle, if my blood sugar's high, I'll be irritated. I don't mean to be mean or anything when it is, but I can't help it. I'm genuinely just irritated because my blood sugar's high. And then I know I said I'd talk more about girls, but for boys, it'll also cause an imbalance with their hormones. It'll have lower testosterone, so they'll have a little bit of development issues. Just a little bit. But for girls, it can definitely really mess us up. Actually, women or girls with diabetes have higher risk for cardiovascular issues and stuff like that. And I read into this prior to this episode. I was just like, God, dog, why am I cooked? So, yay. But diabetes does affect both genders in different ways, but it's not fun either way it goes. So there's that. We love this. I'm not gonna say how it affects anything else. I have bad cramps, but that might just be me. I don't know if it affects that either. I really don't know on that one. So things diabetes does to the body in general. So it can target a lot of things in your body, especially your kidneys. My dad had kidney failure because his diabetes was unmanaged a good bit of his life, and then when it became more manageable, he kind of struggled because it had already done so much damage to his body, and that damage was kind of irreversible. So yeah. Okay. So they diabetes loves to hurt the kidneys. I don't know necessarily how that works, but I think that it's kind of tied into when you first have symptoms of diabetes, the extreme thirst and going to the bathroom a lot, because it's trying to flush all the sugar out of your body by drinking the water, even though it really doesn't work. I'm gonna look into that. Another thing is neuropathy or nerve damage caused by high blood sugar. My dad is an amputee. I mentioned that in an earlier video. I don't remember which one. And I talked about how he became an amputee because his blood sugar stayed so high for periods of time, even though he did try to manage it, that it caused nerve damage in his body. Anyways, but it can cause nerve damage all over the body. Like I said, he's an amputee, and then in his right eye, he can't see out of his right eye because his nerves in his eye didn't grow back correctly, and it left him blind. It happened to both eyes, but his left eye ended up healing all the way, and his right eye did not. So he's blind. But nerve damage happens all over the body. So that's kind of how that happens. It's freaking sucks. Trying to think what else does diabetes do. It just genuinely affects everything. It doesn't really target like all of your like vital organs mostly. Well, yes it can, but I'm gonna say mostly your kidneys. Diabetes is just a killer. Just hear me out on that. I just watch out for it because diabetes can and will take you out the game. So, don't let it get you because it really sucks. So, I want to say another thing that diabetes can do to the body is really manipulate how you feel. Like, I know I talked about how I'm always irritated when my blood sugar's high, which is true. Like, I get really irritated when my sugar is high. So, not only that, but even like me just being me. Sometimes I'll just be having a rough day and my diabetes doesn't help. Or like when my sugar's low, I get emotional. I really hate that, man, because I'm trying to treat for my blood sugar and I'm sitting here like trying not to cry at the same time. So it really sucks. Yeah, don't take that as a sob story, bro. It does suck, I'm not even gonna lie. It's just kind of it's hard dealing with it, especially like if I am high or low, but if I'm chilling in range, then it's not really that bad. I'll be okay. But it definitely does affect hormones like that. I don't know why it makes me emotional. Like one person I went to camp with, her blood sugar was like 52 and she was running around in the cabin. And I was just like, what in the name? Anyways, yeah. Diabetes affects everybody differently. It's really crazy. I really think that's it for like how it affects the body in general. I will do a little tidbit about DKA. I told you I'd get into it. So DKA is diabetic ketoacidosis, and it's basically a diabetic coma. It's putting you to sleep. Night night. So that's basically when your blood sugar's been too high for too long, or it's just high in general. Like I didn't go into DKA because when I was diagnosed, my blood sugar was 49, which is high, but like it's not as bad as some of my other friends. Like some of them were in the 600s, 800s. Like now that's bad, but I caught it early enough, so luckily it wasn't that bad. Oh my goodness. DKA is dangerous. It can really be dangerous because there's so much sugar in your body and your blood that it's like overwhelming your system, which is why it puts you to sleep. I have not experienced that, so I can't speak from experience. But I am happy that I have not experienced it because I'm pretty sure that was horrifying to go through. So, I'd rather not experience that. But that also comes with just managing my diabetes. Sometimes I might not be able to help it because there are times where my blood sugar just stays high, but that might be like my body's way of telling me that my cycle is coming. That's another thing that it does. Like my blood sugar is high for a little bit, which doesn't help with my irritation prior to getting my cycle. And then it happens and then I'm okay. I really hate that. And then I don't really ever get like low blood sugar symptoms before anything happens. Like before I got sick, my blood sugar was high. Like the night before I got sick, I got sick with milky pneumonia for the second time. But the night before I got sick, I was high, blood sugar high, all night, and I hate that I have to explain that. If you watched one of my earlier videos, please don't say anything stupid to diabetics. I'm just trying to tell you, man. And high blood sugar sucks. But those are kind of like telltale signs that you're gonna be experiencing something really bad. Don't ask me why I did that. I had to catch myself because I was gonna say a word really in a really stupid way, so I just had to go with it. Yeah. Also, one of the things that I actually kind of think is pretty cool when it comes to diabetes is being like a certain part of your body is an indicator. When I say that, I mean like my indicators are my legs. Like if my legs feel weird, then something's up, which is weird. But I actually think that's kind of cool. Sorry, my baby brother just got here. I just think that like it's just like it's something really cool that the body does with diabetes, even though diabetes sucks. That's one of the cool things about it. Other people might have different indicators on their body. Mine are my legs. Like I know like before I got COVID, way back when, I think I was like, how long ago was that? Dang, I want to say like 4 years ago. I was laying in bed and I couldn't sleep all night. This was pre-diagnosed me. And I was laying in bed and my legs were hurting. I mean like they felt like they were on fire all night. And I was just like, "Oh my gosh." And then like at 6:30 in the morning, I was just like, "Okay, I can't take it no more." Like I had literally stayed up all night so I could text my mom cuz I knew she'd be awake. And I was like, "Help. Please. Send help." So yeah, that's how I found out I had COVID. Yay! Yay! I love my life. Okay, one more cool thing that I think cool-ish. It's not really cool, but I think it's interesting. I'll say that. Another interesting thing that I think, like, oh my gosh, I said that wrong. Another cool thing about diabetes that I think is cool / interesting is so it's an autoimmune disease. So like I honestly want to say me getting sick is what caused my diabetes, because a little bit before my birthday, I want to say like about a week, couple of days before my birthday, my sister, my second youngest sister, got the flu, and I got home. I got home after school and she wanted to give me a hug, and I was like, no. And my mom was like, bro, hug your sister. So I hugged her and she gave me the freaking flu, like I knew she would. Anywho, so I think that's it's interesting. I'm not gonna say it's cool, but it's interesting that that's how it works, because like my friend told me she broke her arm and it healed, and then she got diabetes. Like, what? but I think that, you know, your body's going to have to like fight or heal, which is like taking away from other responsibilities in the body, which probably cause diabetes. So I think that's interesting. I'm gonna say it's interesting. Uh, so there's that. And now I'm gonna tell you the signs of diabetes so you don't get really bad diabetes. Uh, extreme thirst, which also cause frequent bathroom visits, and then fatigue. Like, before I found out I had diabetes, I felt like my legs were applesauce. Like, that's the way I explained it. And that's really what it felt like. Like, I felt like my muscles were applesauce. Like, I felt really weird. And then, another symptom, a really big symptom actually, is blurry vision. Like, I remember I talked about one of my like signs that I had diabetes was I looked down the hallway because I saw one of my teachers that I knew, and my vision was so blurred. I was like, whoa, something's up. So that's another big sign. Just signs like that, please be aware of that. If you notice that anybody you know or yourself has those signs, please get checked out. Please, please, please. Diabetes is not cool. And if you catch it early enough, you'll be okay. So yeah, you should keep an eye on yourself and other people. Yeah, there you go. That's really all I have. Those were the main 3 things that I was going to talk about in this episode because I mentioned some of that. Next episode, I will be talking about like reading nutrition stuff because I do have to read nutrition labels and stuff like that so I can take the right amount of insulin. So I'll be talking about that. I'll just be talking about like dietary things because yes, I do eat regular food. I really hate explaining that to people. It's so funny. I don't eat. Yeah, there you go. Diabetics don't eat. What are you talking about? Anyways, I'll be talking about dietary things in the next episode, so look out for that. I will be doing a short again for my sugar check, but that will be later on today. I know I did one at the start of this episode, but I'm gonna do another one, so look out for that too. And yeah, there you go. This is today's video. Yay. The freak. Guys, I need help. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. We're already growing and I just started this channel. So I'm actually very happy about that. Please keep it up. I love you guys. I will be trying to keep a regular schedule. I'm probably going to be uploading a lot and I'm going to slow down later because I am still doing a lot of stuff outside of running this channel. So, I will keep everybody updated on how I'm going to upload. But yeah, like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Have a good rest of your day, good rest of the week. Actually enjoy the weekend because the week is almost over. And yeah, have a good day, night, wherever you are. I love you guys. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.
Run to me,